Oh guys, if you want to watch last week's lesson, last lesson, you go to YouTube. You type in Mr. Nguyen Venn diagram.
Oh, you probably can like normally have a voice in there.
Yes, sir, did you hear our voices in it?
No, you didn't. Because then it records me.
Not even mine.
Not even yours.
Wow, that's and you're loud AF. Oh wow, I must have been way too quiet that lesson.
One question, what was that? Sorry. Harry, how many is Harry?
He has like
So you guys want
Oh, yes, I got Harry M87.
if you guys want, you can refer back to these lessons. Okay.
Excuse me, what'd you say? He said you look like an idiot.
I left that.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Today's the 26th. No, I just showed you guys where to find it. I'm not showing you the video. You guys were here at the lesson, so I'd have to show you again. You guys experienced it in real life. Find out when you watch it again. So just type into Google Mr. Nguyen Venn diagram. Yeah, all of them. All of them. Alright. Guys. Guys, I'm waiting. Okay, so I'm going to do question 7 of the home exercise on the board, okay? Was it alright? Yeah? I thought it was a good one, so I might go through it again. Okay, Harry, can I get you to read the question, please?
A shopkeeper surveyed the first 30 customers to see what they bought. 20 bought milk, 13 bought bread, 1 bought leaf bought milk.
Okay. So that's a bit of a tricky question because it doesn't say they bought only milk or bought only bread, so it might be a bit hard to draw the Venn diagram. So when you guys drew the Venn diagram, did anyone just do 30? No. So what did you guys do first? Can you anyone want to volunteer how they explain the process?
I added the milk and bread together and got 33.
Okay.
And those 30 customers, so there's going to be 30 people, 29, sorry, on the Venn diagram because one's in white.
Okay.
All bread and
So the first thing we can do is put one down there, right?
Yeah.
Everyone agreeing? So you did, first thing you did was add bread or milk, was it?
Bread and milk.
Or bread or milk. Would that be the language that we're using? So if someone chose bread or milk, how much would it be?
How many?
No, you're 33. No, you're right. So you got 33, right? So that's too much, right?
I got 1649.
Yeah, 1649. But you said you added
I added those and then I minus, and then I did 33 minus 29.
Hey, good morning, brother. Yeah, sorry, I messed up my table as well. Guys, we have a guest today. This is Mr. Williams. Sorry, keep going.
So I did 20 plus 13 which equals to 33. And then I minused it by 29 because there's 30 customers in total. And I know they're only going to be 29 in your graph.
That's good. So you got 4, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you put in the middle.
Yeah.
That's good. So,
But is that a method that will always work?
Yeah.
so the question 6s and 7s in your homework exercises is to promote thinking. So just because it works for this example doesn't mean it's going to work for every example.
Will that method work for every example?
It depends on the question. So I can't give a blanket statement. Yes, it's going to work for every single Venn diagram question. The point of having question 7 like this is going to be in your examination. It'll be one of the final questions. So it's to get you guys to promote how to think outside the box. That's why this question wasn't the same as 1 to 6. It's true, right? Yeah. So how I did it was, I think I did it much more complicated than, sorry, what's your name?
Stanley.
Than what Stanley did. Okay. I used equations. So we know A and B and C is equal to
29.
29. Good. That's what I did. Okay, so I'm going to go down from here. So I did. We know that 20 minus B. You guys in agreement? A is equal to 20 minus B.
Yeah.
Okay. And we know plus B. Okay. And then we got this will be 13 minus B. Which is the same way that Stanley got to his answer, but if I put into an equation, do you guys understand a bit more? So if you get to answer a question like that, you want to draw out everything and put in A, B, and C to see what's missing, and you can substitute in the values that you need to find the answer. So it will be 13 minus B equals to 29, okay? And if I solve that, I'll have 20 minus B plus B plus 13 minus B equals to 29. And that simplifies down to 33 minus B equals 29. B equals to 4. So I skipped a couple steps. Okay? And now if I substitute it back into here, 20 minus B, I'll get, what do I get? What answer, guys?
16.
Yeah, 16. And then 13 minus 4 is 9, and 4. And that's the answer. Is that how everyone else did it as well? Or they did it Stanley's way?
I don't know.
Or you,
I didn't understand it properly. Like,
Oh.
I thought it was
but did you get the answer though?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, how did you do it?
No, I actually thought it was mutually exclusive.
Oh, mutually exclusive.
I didn't
Oh, okay. Yeah. So guys, remember our language?
yeah,
Language?
that's right.
So if I look at it again, it says 20 bought milk and 13 bought bread. Did they say only 20 bought milk? Sorry, no, did it say 20 bought only milk?
No.
Or 20 bought only bread?
No.
So if you have only, that's when it's mutually
That's right,
exclusive. Yeah, so like the other example we use, that you can only be scientifically boys or girls. So that's when you have mutually exclusive. So this diagram is not mutually exclusive, right? Okay. Is everyone happy with that? Do you have any other our homework questions? So not the extension exercises for homework. Because homework is what will be examinable. The extension is just if you guys are bored, you can go on ahead. So no questions, guys? Can I move on?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So today, our learning intentions, what do you guys reckon we're going to do?
Two-way table.
Good. Or if you guys want to watch that solution again, you can watch on YouTube. Refer back to it. Two-way tables. How long did it take you guys to do that homework? Pretty easy, right? Took me about 20 minutes. Cool. Does that mean I'm not giving you guys enough homework?
Oh, no. You it was ridiculous.
That's funny.
It took me an hour and a half.
Okay, so two-way tables is another way of grouping items into overlapping categories. So does that mean you can put mutually exclusive data into two-way tables?
No.
So remember we had two types, overlapping and mutually
Yeah, so you
exclusive.
can't.
And what's special about mutually exclusive again? There's no overlapping, so only. Okay, so unless it states only or unless it's implied, like boys or girls, you have to assume that it's overlapping. Okay? Okay. So this is what two-way tables look like. There's a couple of ways you can do it. I'll show it to you guys. So if I drew this, let me finish it.
No, you spelled Slytherin wrong. Get rid of the E at the end.
Of course, you guys will know.
Alfred.
Has everyone read the books?
Me.
No.
It's not. Yeah, I prefer the movie.
Who said they preferred the movie?
Yeah, movies are better.
Deal with it.
The movie like cuts out like
So much.
four seasons of Quidditch.
I don't care.
Okay, so if you guys notice, right, before our other Venn diagrams, there's only two variables. So how many do we have here? We've got Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and boys and girls. So this might be pretty tricky to draw into a Venn diagram. So that's why we use two-way tables for this type. Okay? Okay, so the first question is, how many, double S means students, guys? Students like Hufflepuff and Slytherin. Daniela,
Yes.
which one of these?
Slytherin.
No, not you, not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not asking which one you'll be in. Which one of these groups, right? These squares will have Hufflepuff and Slytherin. So it's saying students will like Hufflepuff and Slytherin.
None of them. Because they're showing the boys if they're like Hufflepuff. and
Oh, so
Slytherin.
this is what the language gets you guys. Boys and girls students.
Yeah.
So when we say students, it's referring to both of them, right?
Oh.
Okay? So think about where we're going to have both of the boys. Oh, sorry, Hufflepuff. There you go. Yeah, how many students like Hufflepuff?
It's the one, the boys and girls under the Hufflepuff.
Yeah. So that's equal to 30. Hey. Okay. We have an Albert in here? 21. Yeah. Just 21. Okay, so this one's a bit tricky. It's too far. So okay. So we have an order. How many are boys all like Hufflepuff? Okay. It's tricky, so we use that answer as well already. Yes,
Then you have to add both the boys and then plus the
21 plus 13 plus
so it's the same one. So,
So 21 plus 13 plus 17.
good. So it's this one, this one, this one. So if we want boys, all like Hufflepuff, right? Girls can like Hufflepuff too. Okay? If girls are Slytherin, like Slytherin, do they apply for that example?
No.
No? So what's the total? Plus 17, thanks guys. 51 or 52?
51.
Okay. Are we sure? Very good. So, okay, so this one. So we're going to go back into our first lesson, guys. So what does that P mean? Cool. Okay. Very good. So what's the probability of them liking Slytherin? So what I'd like, so the first thing I do when I get a two-way table is, okay, it's really easy to use, right? We just add the sides together. So 13 plus 14.
17 over 55.
13 plus 4.
17
Yeah.
over 55.
Yeah, and then 21 plus 13 as well. This is what I do. The first thing I do when I get a two-way table. 21 plus 13, guys.
34.
Yeah. And then 17 plus 4.
21.
21. So we know there's 34 boys, right? And we have 21 girls. So these two add together gives you 55. So if you always do add up the two-way table first, it gives you all the information that you need. And you just have to find where the information is. So we have 17 people in Slytherin and 38 people that like Hufflepuff. And that's not true. No one likes Hufflepuff. Okay.
17 over 55.
So we have 17 there that like Slytherin over 55. What's some other ways that we can put it in?
As a percentage?
Yeah, percentage or decimal? Can someone give me the percentage?
30.91%.
0.91.
That's in 2 decimals.
Yeah, and a decimal as well.
0.31.
Do you want you to round it up? Round it up. Okay. So that's one way of presenting Venn diagrams. Sorry, not Venn diagrams, two-way tables. Can I write this out, guys?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. So another question you might get is you'll be given a Venn diagram. Okay. And you have to put that information into a two-way table. So this two-way table is not going to look the same as this two-way table. Because how many variables do we have in that two-way table? There's 2. Charms, yeah.
What's the first one?
Potions class. Potions class and charms class. I'll work Quidditch into next lesson. Somehow I'll figure it out. I was gonna do defense against the dark arts, but imagine having to write defense against the dark arts, but
You
each
just write DA.
yeah, but not everyone will you'll get it, but not everyone else will get it.
So you could just go and teach
But that's not relatable to you guys, because you guys, you know, if you were in Hogwarts, you have to choose a class. Broomstick. Alright. Alright. So the categories are going to be a bit different, okay? But this one's a bit easy because we had, sorry, not easy, this one's different. Hufflepuff instead of doing boys and girls. I'll do one, I'll put Precious class. Yeah. What do you guys reckon is going to go there? It's not what you think.
Not pretty good.
Who said that? Thank you. It is not Patience class. So we put the complement, you guys remember what complement was? On the other side. Okay? So if the Patience class is there, everything that's not it is not Patience class. And if we have Charms class here, what do you reckon is going to be on the bottom? Not Charms class. Good. Everyone knows what Charms class is, right? It's not about how to be charming.
I thought it was.
Or was it you didn't get to it?
No, I was checking.
Okay.
I thought it was cool.
So, Uma, what would this column be?
14.
I know, sorry. What statement would you make with that column? So I know the answer might be 14, but what statement would you make that?
Oh, that they like Persian's class and Charms class.
So in the first column, they have to like Persian's class and Charms class, or both classes, and that's 14. Harriet, how about the next column on the right? Yeah, sorry? 20? 30? 6. Okay, so this is, so we're going left and right. So this is Charms and Potions. So this would be Charms, but not Potions. So 30. There it is. Sorry. Okay. Isabella. So what would the column down here be? Yeah. Make a statement about it.
Because the people who like potions but not charms.
Good. Yeah. So that's 20. So that would be potions, but not charms. So think about, keep using that language. Yes, last one.
The last one?
Oh yeah.
6, because not charms, they're both not potion, and that's
There's another word we used.
Neither.
Neither, neither.
No. Neither.
Does no apply? I'm not sure. Use the one we did in exercises, so it's neither.
Neither.
Yeah, neither. So neither potions. Oh no, that's right, no. Charm.
That's when you after you say
Oh, is it?
you say no after
Fine, oh, there you go, is that right?
charms.
No, you said
No,
no.
because you said neither.
Yeah, because
you
you
don't put neither.
Potion, more charms.
no.
So just let him Mr. Russian.
Okay. I'll just put all, fine. So it will be neither potions or charms, okay? Is everyone clear with the 2A tables?
Yeah.
Okay. If everyone's clear, can you please go onto your Google Drive and complete questions 9.04, and we're almost on probability. 9.04, and then in exercise 9.05 will be a revision. Okay.
Oh, so they flipped down.
Oh, it's just down.
Yeah, I got some.